So Shyamanand was like, he just asked me, when are you going to compete? I've been seeing you here from 3 years. I should not use the word being a teacher, but I'm just going to tell you this is all just something which society has made us do it. Hi, my name is Waheeb Wakeel. So I come from a place called Chanpatna, but born and brought up in Bangalore. My dad got me here like from childhood. I've been studying in Bangalore because my dad, being from agriculture background, wanted his son always to study well. So I studied really well in academics, did my BE in electrical from BMS College of Engineering, then did my MTech from Jain University. In between, I was working for TCS. Then I was I was in basically Jain College when I learned about Indian Combat Sports Academy. So my father had a lot of struggles in his life to get me till here, because you know how farmers are. So a lot of things in family. I have a sister and a brother. So both of them, they are with me only in Bangalore. Dad is still working in fields because he cannot leave farm and come out, because that's his life. And my settlement also will be in farm in future. Hopefully I'll retire soon. Matlab, in next 10 years, I'll be heading back to my own lands, and farming is the only option I have. I always wanted to learn kickboxing. So I had called Jitesh sir way back in 2013, but could not come to ICSA that time. Then later in somewhere around 2017, one of my friends called Ragini, she was the one who was more enthusiastic about Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and she was the one who introduced me to ICSA. So I joined ICSA in 2017. That was the first time I got into a kickboxing class, actually wore a boxing gloves, because it was a very different experience for me. Prior to that, I was into sports. I was into volleyball, and I was doing CrossFit. So it became more interesting to me, because you know, you exhaust yourself, and the exhaustion makes you more into the sport. Combat sports was always not actually, I didn't want to get into combat sports, because I was always I didn't know that competitions also happen in combat sports. The only combat sports I knew which existed in India was karate. But since it was too late for me, I believe that karate I could not start. So this Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu name, then kickboxing, these were the names which were very new to me when I joined ICSA. And the thing was these things have pulled me so far, and it has become more interesting and part of my life right now. See, ICSA is all known for being a professional team. I still remember my first interaction was with Ajay and Clinton. So Clinton fighting for MFN. So he was the one who was taking classes there. So that was the first interaction for kickboxing and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. He was really strict. So that was the first time I got into ICSA. And then I think after a week or so, I met Jitesh sir. And ICSA has been an amazing place to train with, because they don't see anything as a new or an old thing. And the ICSA is basically a place where you can actually try out your skills. So it's there are people who are experienced, there are people who are new. So based on your level, you can go sparring. If you want to go hard sparring, you can go hard sparring. If you want to go light sparring, you can go light sparring. So based on that, I was I could see where I stand when I joined. So I could see my growth every week. So I'm not going to tell every day I was growing. I'm just going to tell that every week I could see that I was more confident sparring. I was more confident learning the drills. So it was an just amazing experience, and has been an amazing experience till now, and hopefully it will be even a joyful ride in future. I'm going to give this credit to Shyamanand basically. I hope everybody knows Shyamanand these days. He's being he's one of the top MMA athletes now we have in India. So it was way back in 2019 when I was just I was a very regular guy to the class. I never used to miss class. And 2019, I had one interaction with Shyamanand. We had a competition in Mumbai. So Shyamanand was he just asked me, when are you going to compete? I've been seeing you here from 3 years. And I was I told Shyamanand, bhai, karenge bolke. Then he was no, you need to compete. And that was the first time he basically motivated me to get into the cage. And that became really an experience for me. And from there on, it was just a journey of fighting and getting into the sport. See, right now I'm working as a assistant professor in Jain College. So I love fighting. So fighting because my team is my family, and spending time with my team is an amazing experience. So if I don't see my team for one day, I don't feel comfortable about it, because I'm there with these guys all the time. Teaching is there because it's kind of a hobby for me now, and fighting has become more important than teaching to me right now. Oh yes, I have a crazy fan following in college. So I would not tell that, I would not boast about it that I'm a good fighter or anything, but what I do, my students really love it, and my teachers, like matlab my colleagues, the seniors as well as my juniors in the college, they just support me. My teachers are like, my students do come to ICSA for sparring rounds with me. They just want to try it out. So that is one of the experiences I'm having with my colleagues and my students. I would always tell that nothing is too late. So I am kind of a person who believes that nothing is too late, because we all have this mentality that 21 tak padhai kar lo, after studies you need to get job. If you don't get a job, you'll struggle. See, this is all bullshit. I should not use the word being a teacher, but I'm just going to tell you, this is all just something which society has made us do it. Even if you're a 30, you can start. Every day's dedication and motivation will eventually come with dedication. Every day's dedication towards what you do will take you to places where you would have not even imagined. So I would believe that everybody should start at whatever age they feel like they have to start. Just don't delay it. Even if you are 35, you just start. You will start loving the sport.